Okay. Orlando, I need you to write down. I need you guys to quiet down. I have a feeling last week people ran for Port Chicago 50. This book, I don't know how we're going to keep it on the shelf. The Crossover. This is a story about a boy who plays basketball. Let me just read the first page. It's written in verse. Listen to this. Dribbling. At the top of the key, I'm moving and grooving, popping and rocking. Why you bumping? Why you locking? Man, take this thumping. Be careful, though, because now I'm crunking, crisscrossing, flossing, flipping, and my dipping will leave you slipping on the floor while I swoop into the finish with a fierce finger roll. Straight to the hole, swish. And the whole book is written in verse very fast. And no doubt could be read in a much cooler way than I just did. I have a few more copies of this, but the library didn't get new barcodes to me in time so I could enter them into the system. So next week I'll have some, well, the week after next, I'll have some more copies. This is called The Key That Swallowed Joey Pigs Up. I wasn't going to include this because it's actually the 5th book in a series, but apparently it's standalone, it's on the blogs, people love it, and something happens in this just months after the birth of his baby brother, Carter Jr. Everything goes topsy-turvy all over again for Wired Joey Pigs Up. With his dad missing in the wake of appearance-altering plastic surgery, and his mom suddenly absent, Joey has no choice but to become man of the house. For this heroic and hilarious boy, playing dad to little Junior is a challenge that gets harder by the moment, even after an old friend arrives to lend a hand. But then, blah, 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 blah. More stuff happens. Okay. All right. So this is, Albie is the boy in this book. It says he's almost good at tetherball. He's almost smart enough to pass his spelling test. He almost makes his parents proud. And now that Albie is starting a brand new school for 5th grade, he's never felt more certain that almost simply isn't good enough. With everyone around him expecting him to be one thing or another, how is an almost like Albie ever supposed to figure out who he really wants to be? All right. And she's very nice, the author, and Skypes with our school. We have more copies of The 14th Goldfish. Yay. Another Hope is a Ferris Wheel. We've got a bunch of copies of The Madman of Piney Woods. Ophelia and the Marvelous Boy, we've had some people say they love it. We have Nightingale's Nest. We have 2 copies of Port Chicago 50. We have every copy of The Ghosts of Tupelo Landing. This is very odd to me. I am not sure why. And then this is one we haven't bought more copies of yet. This is, it sounds a little bit like Green Glass House, because you said there are all these clues. This one also might be a little bit like Chasing Vermeer, if you ever read that. Okay. Now, parents, we're going to have to spread these out on the table. Oh, go sit back down. Go sit back down. Oh
my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I want Port Chicago 50! Henry! Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm recording this. I want that book on the table! I want this book. I want this book.
Folks, I need to remind you. Once we give you a book to... When you get your book for checkout, you're going to get a nomination form, and you must fill it out before you leave unless you have to go to breakfast.
I had it. We have to do Robin. Yeah, we have to do Robin. Or no one takes it. Here, hold this. Oh wait, doesn't Sarah have to hold this? Yeah, I'm doing it.
Wait, now that we have more books, can we get 2?
I hope so. I already have one too. But I didn't need to. No, you didn't. Yeah, because I chose rock.
I hope we can get 2.
Yeah, because I chose rock.
Shoot or no shoot?
I chose rock.